Wiggity diggity. Hey, been a while. What, about a year and a half since I made a video?
Feels like it.
Well, let's see if I can still remember how to do it. Hey, Adventures of Farb and Christine, season something, episode 1. The Maple Valley Chronicles, MVC, what's up? Hey, we live in Maple Valley now, kind of a cute little spot, a lot closer to Seattle and all that stuff. I've changed job locations, and Christine's still doing her thing, so the fun continues. But Jordy's gotten a little bit bigger, a little more sassy, and yeah, life continues. But we're just back from a vacation to Leavenworth, so I wanted to recap that and see if we can get back into the video making game. How was Leavenworth?
It was fun. It's nice because it's pretty close. It's what, 2.5 hour drive. So it doesn't feel like it's, you know, a huge trek. And they usually do like winter lights and Oktoberfest, but we went in between times kind of with all that, so it was not busy and crowded, which is nice actually.
So if, for those of you who don't know, Leavenworth is a little mountain town that sometime in the 60s they decided to go haul in on Bavaria, little German mountain village theme. So very popular for holiday Christmas lights, which I've been to once, and then Oktoberfest, which frankly is not really my scene. So yeah, we caught in between. They were putting up the lights, and you know, still had a nice big beer in October, so I did my part. But yeah, that was the idea, was to just spend a couple days, make an escape, and relax, and I think mission was accomplished. What were some of the highlights?
It's fall and snowing on the way up.
Yeah, we left, and you know, decent cool weather, big cloud bursts, some rain, and then as we got over to the eastern side of the mountains, suddenly yeah, some little preview of winter, some snow on the trees, and the very little, I mean, no, not enough to cause any issues or build a snowman or anything, but yeah.
Well, there was no snow in Leavenworth.
No, although you could see the kind of the snow line.
Yeah.
You know, like 3/4 of the way up on the mountains, suddenly powdered sugar. Yeah. So we got into town. I think it was still a little bit light out. Kind of cool, because as we rolled into town, we could see the Alpine roller coaster tracks. You know, kind of a preview of the next day.
The hotel was, well, we could see the coaster from our hotel actually.
Yeah, that was a great spot for roller coaster access. Not that that was the main, well, I guess it kind of was the main draw of the trip, but yeah, we stayed at a place called the Blue Elk Inn. Cool spot.
Yeah, it was nice. The reason I picked that place was because they had a fire pit. And granted, when I made the reservation, I didn't know it would be 29 degrees or whatever it reached. But still, it was nice.
Yeah.
You know, roasted some marshmallows.
Yeah, had some marshmallow toast action.
Yeah.
They even had a blanket on the for the residents to use while they were enjoying their fire pit. I don't think we did, but it was there. Gosh, dinner the first night we hit the Rhine House. We'd been there before on our previous drive through Leavenworth when we stopped for lunch, but this time made dinner of it, and Jordy was allowed to join us, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had bratwurst and
I had my usual schnitzel. It was good. Never disappoints.
Cool. And I, you know, wanted to make sure I got one of those big giant beers. So
1 liter.
1 liter, yes. Big giant beer. Pretty tasty. Good stuff. Yeah. Then of course that's when we did the s'mores after that. Second day, the hotel breakfast. Why not?
Yeah. It was actually pretty tasty for hotel breakfast.
Yeah, usually I'm not a big fan of the hotel breakfasts, but I might be coming around on the concept. This one certainly a nice pancakes, some sausage, some eggs.
Yeah.
Coffee was, you know,
a little disappointing, but it's okay.
Slightly better than hot brown water.
Yeah.
And then we went back to town. I mean, it's only about a mile away, so we walked into Leavenworth and kind of walked around a little bit.
So ran into some goats.
There were some goats on the doing some yard work by the golf course.
Yeah.
I think we stopped for a couple pastries at the Danish bakery.
Yeah, that was tasty.
Had some better coffee, and walked around a little bit on the kind of the river area.
A lot of people.
Yeah, justifiably so. I love that spot. Picturesque and a good getaway.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people agreed. Even ran into some dude who has a Shiba.
Yeah.
He didn't bring his Shiba, but when he saw Jordy, he was excited to talk to us and share a couple photos. Then that's, I think, when we walked back and did the Alpine coaster.
Yeah. So yeah, Farb partook. Jordy and I stayed back and I tried to get some footage of Farb coming around a couple bends.
Yeah, new attraction. I think it opened in the late spring, early summer of this year. It's fairly short. I mean, the whole ride's only about 4 minutes long. And it's like $20, or 2 rides for $36. So I did the 2. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You got these little individual breaks, so you can come to a full stop if you want to. I didn't, or you can just keep the pedal to the metal and just zip on down the mountain. But yeah, first go around, I didn't film, and then kind of overheard that you're allowed a GoPro if it's attached to you, so I slapped it on my chest and got some nice footage of the second go around. But yeah, when we got to the bottom, I made sure to try and shout out to Christine to be audible, as you can see here. Wiggity diggity! And yeah, it was good stuff. So, looking forward to doing it again, maybe in the springtime, summertime.
Warmer, slightly warmer.
Well, it wasn't very cold, and they do, I mean, it runs in the rain and snow. They have little wind shields they can put up. And they're going to go late at night during the Christmas season, which might be interesting, because you can, see downtown.
Yeah.
But the best view is at the very top before you get started, where you can just see down into the gorge, where Highway 2 exits Leavenworth. But glad I went. Probably would do it again. Probably will do it again. But not a must do, but would be nice. It's kind of like going up the Space Needle, when in Rome. What else? I think we just kind of relaxed and enjoyed the vibe. Where do we go for dinner the second night? Sausage Garden.
Yeah.
Had another bratwurst. Love some brats. Christine had some potato soup, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I had the German potato salad, which I was hoping was going to be hot, but oh well. A little too cold, and it's an outdoor little thing. You're supposed to be drunk while you're, it's part of the Oktoberfest. You're out there and with the crowds, and everybody's having a good time and drinking a few liters of beer or whatever. Again, not really our scene, but the food was good. So yeah, I don't know. Love Leavenworth. We'll be back. Kind of nice spot to get away to, and from Maple Valley, like Christine said, it's only about 2.5 hours to get there. So you can really, could make a day trip of it without really feeling like you're overdoing it. And certainly if you're going to spend a night or two, easy way to feel like you did something good on your time off. But as all vacations go, Friday morning, it was time to pack up and hit the road. So back to reality. Again, 2.5 hour drive back, pretty enjoyable. Didn't really crack into my road bears. I think finished the last little batch I had from our last road trip. So still got some road bears on reserve. And then we're back in town. So yeah, looking forward to doing it again. Maybe next summer, who knows? Maybe we'll skip a year, who knows? I think we got some big plans for next year. Oop, pause for Jordy doing her business.
So this trail we walk just about every day, and it goes alongside, what is this lake called again?
Lake Wilderness.
Oh yeah. And yeah, it's a neat little lake. There's a big huge clubhouse at the end.
Yeah, a lodge, I think, Lake Wilderness Lodge. I'm assuming that, like in the 50s or something, this was a real big getaway, kind of like the Leavenworth thing. You pack up your family from Seattle, Ballard, whatever, get on the highway and drive down to Maple Valley. Probably took you an hour and a half to get here, who knows? And then, this might be the big summer vacation for the year. Stay at the lodge, have fun on Lake Wilderness, and it's beautiful. The trail is amazing, and all these trees, a lot of birds. I think we just heard an osprey a minute ago. Certainly have seen a lot of cool birds. Stellar's jays, not quite on demand, but you know, hardly uncommon. You know, need to take more advantage of this, and that's kind of the plans of what we got coming up.
Yeah, and this trail connects to. I mean, you could go all the way to Renton if you wanted.
Yeah, hardcore Farb and Christine viewers, which is probably most of you, because I only think we have, you know, like 5 or 6 people who faithfully watch. If I made more videos, that might help. But you might remember during the pandemic, we were walking on the Cedar River Trail, and this is the Green to Cedar River Trail.
Yeah.
So it's a little offshoot, but if we were to continue down another 2.5, 3 miles, we would be on that same trail. I mean, we could do maybe we will at some point, about a 20-mile walk, and we could be right back in the heart of Renton, just walking on this trail right out of our door. So opportunity to do that wide open. Just need to find the courage to get out in the crispy 40-degree mornings and make it happen. But do I have the willpower to do it? Stay tuned, viewers. You shall see. What else we got going on? Found a cool taco truck a couple weeks ago, so might sprinkle in some you know, quest for taco kind of action. I don't know, just want to get back in the video making game. I enjoy the process and having fun sharing our adventures, and then having the videos to look back on. So appreciate you watching, and you know, drop us a line sometime. Whoever you are, we miss you. Bye.